Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Gina once again. I know it's been a long time since I've visited, but I'm back. And today I thought because I took such a long break, I would start really small because I've actually been feeling a bit intimidated. And I thought I would start small to help me get back into the groove of things and so that it wouldn't be so intimidating. So what I decided to do was to use ATC size cards to create my pieces on. And I'm starting off by joining in with the 100-day challenge. I know I'm like halfway behind, but that's okay. Because I want to do art. I miss it like y'all wouldn't believe. And I want to do it small. And I feel like the only way for me to get back into the groove of things is to start small and simple. So these pieces of paper that I have, they're actually a gift from an art swap that I did. And she just sent me these yummy, delicious pieces. I just find they're so bright and vibrant, and I love the colors. And I love the shine, and I love the texture of the paper. It's not flimsy. So I thought I will do these ATC cards, and then I will just try and keep it simple by using the pieces that she sent me and just put like maybe two or three. So in my mind, I'm doing two or three pieces down on each of these cards. So an ATC card, for those who don't know, it's an artist trading card and its size is 3.5 by 2.5 inches. And would you believe it was only while I was doing this that I realized that they're actually the size of a playing card. So while I prepped for this by cutting out these cards, when I found an old pack of cards, and I was like, but this kind of looks similar in size. And when I measured it up, I mean, aside from the round corners, it's basically the same size. So I can actually use playing cards to do it, which is fantastic. Actually, I think it's a tiny bit smaller, but I mean, it's basically the same thing. So when I run out of these, if I don't feel like measuring and cutting up cards, I will be using playing cards, which I can also use to do with, I don't know if you all know about Shanuki art. She does a playing card challenge. It's called a full deck challenge. And so I guess I could be kind of participating in that when I use those cards, right? I didn't realize it was so small. It's kind of cool. So yeah, but I'm doing this for 100 days. So as I said, my plan is to just keep it small, keep it simple. I started off using charcoal pencil on the base because I wanted some marks down on there and I really didn't know what exactly to do. So I'm using regular school glue and I'm just getting my pieces stuck down in whichever way feels right for me. And my goal is just to keep this simple, to keep my hands moving, to think about the colors and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to add words to any of these. I think I will. But for now, it's just to get these stuck down and get back into the groove of making stuff, creating. And in order for me to get back into it the way I want to, I felt that personally needed to start back small because I am trying to work on a big project and it's been really intimidating me a lot. So I'm starting back small. The actual purpose of me doing this actually was because I joined a group. Um, I don't know if you all know about Jenny Belly. I joined her site and she has several art groups in there. One of them is the Art Swap. And this month's challenge was to do some ATC cards that had butterflies. So that's why I like the group because it encourages me to keep creating. And also because it's really fun just swapping with other people from around the world. It's amazing the things that people make. They're so I don't even have words. It's just awesome. It's amazing. It's so people are so creative and talented and gifted and they just want to share. So it's fantastic. So I thought I would kill two birds with one stone. I'll get my challenge off and I will also start back getting into the groove of things. And I'm excited. So for these, I don't think I'm going to do all any butterflies, but I will do some, which I will send off to her. And I will keep some, actually want to give some to some other people that I've previously swapped with in the same group. Because some of the people, they're just so nice, you know. Some of them, honestly, they just swap and that's it. But others, it's like we just, you know, we want to keep connecting, which is really, really cool. So I will be sending some off to them as well. So here I'm just trying to get some layers on. As I said before, I put those marks down with the charcoal pencil just to get started, just to get my brain clicking and the juices flowing. And I'm just getting my layers on and working on composition and color and putting stuff down. Here, I'm just bringing in some of those lines again over the top, just to make it seem as if it's continuing. So it wouldn't just feel like I just stuck some paper over those lines, but it'll feel like it is actually a part of the collage. I am enjoying this so much. I don't know. I mean, I would love to know what your art journey has been like. It's been, I believe it's been over a month since I've connected with any of you. And it would be cool to know what you've been up to, what projects you're working on. Here I pull out some stencils because, as I said before, I wanted to, I have to add it, but some of them need the butterflies. And I have this little container where I did some punches on some cards. I didn't make it for this. I did it for a different project, which I will still use it for. But I thought in the effort of keeping it simple, I think this would help simplify it a lot. And I love the look of it. I just love how this looks, the solidness of it. And then the cutout, which shows parts of the background. I really, really, really love it. So I'm just getting some of them stuck down in some areas on some of the cards, and some of them will get some butterflies as well. But yes, let me know what projects you've been working on. It would be so nice to know. And, you know, I think it would also help inspire me too, because believe it or not, all of you encourage me and inspire me to keep making and trying different things and creating as well. So I would love to hear from you, to hear how your journey has been going. And I think it's so cool when, you know, you're offering up your pieces, trying to figure out, would this look good here? And then you find the spot and you're like, yes, this is it. Yeah, that's how I feel about some of these. It's just amazing. So here, I am going to black out the surrounding area of the card. And I'm using this paper butterfly as a little mask. It got the video. I didn't realize somebody called me and I got distracted and I pressed pause. And so, yeah, that's what happened. So I'm so sorry. All of those things got missed. Then I decided to add some white paint on some of the cards just to help push back the background a bit. Here I have this plastic butterfly. That is what I used on the other two small cards that you saw before. And I'm just sticking them down. And here I'm spreading some of the white paint over it because it did get a little smudged. My initial plan was to leave it completely black, but it got smudged and I was like, yeah, let's just smudge up some of the rest. So I'm doing that with this one too. That's the one where I did the mask on it, and then I actually stuck the plastic butterfly over the area that was left from the mask. And I'm getting paint everywhere. So here now I want to add a little stencil. I pulled out some stencils to use because I like stencils and I think they're fun, so why not? And I'm just gonna lightly mask out that small, well, the whole card is a small area, but yeah. So what I was thinking is that I would do a whole sheet and then cut it up in the small cards, the ATC cards. But then sometimes when I do that, I'm not gonna get certain things on some of the cards. So I just thought I'd cut them out separate and deal with them individually this time around. Maybe later on, because it is 100 cards, right? So maybe later on, I might actually just do one big sheet and then cut it up. But for now, I'm doing them separate and I'm actually really enjoying the process. Here I'm using modeling paste to put over it because it's supposed to be butterflies, right? My paste is super thick, but I'm trying my best to preserve as much of it as I can, and I'm also trying to use it up so it doesn't just waste. Because I have had it for several years, to be honest. Because I didn't want to waste it. You know, when you like to hoard stuff. Here I'm trying to show you how it's raised, the texture of it. It's so nice. And then for this part here, I thought that I would add the butterfly just on the brown card, because why not? It doesn't have to go on the entire card, but just on that small piece. And I just found that was so cute. And then I took off that edge and I realized it's looking kind of weird, so I tried to put it back and it kind of messed it up, but what you gonna do? I love these cards so much, so I'm trying to think how can I use them, because it's gonna have 100. Well, I won't have 100 because I'm giving some away, but you know, I was just thinking, I guess I could use them. I've been really working on scripture memory, so I think some of them I will use to put the scripture behind. This is food coloring that I'm spraying on it. I just thought that if I added some color, you know, it would be a nice little zhuzh to it. I wanted to see how that would look. Now here I'm just neatening up my cards. I really love these so much. I love them. And so yeah, I was thinking maybe I could do that. Don't know, I could use them as little tags, put pictures behind if I feel like, you know, memories that I have. I could use them as little gifts and, you know, give to somebody a little word of encouragement. So yeah, they're not gonna waste. And I could probably even sell some, depending on how things go. So with this one, I'm doing a leaf stencil. I love leaves. Oh my gosh, so much. And it didn't come out the way I wanted, so I'm just going over it with a pen. It's a regular gel pen. And who is it by? It's Faber-Castell. 0.7 point. It writes amazingly well. I love it. I was trying my best to add some white, but my pens. Can somebody recommend a good white pen that works over mixed media? Please, please. I'm trying things and they're not working. I see other people using them on their videos, but mine don't work. Can you please recommend one for me? Or two or three? Please help. And I didn't really like how it was looking because I had an idea that I wanted with the pen, the white pen, but, and this is the one with the textured butterfly. I figured that I might still add some more food coloring to deepen it a bit. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. And now I'm just putting some edges on these cards to frame it and, you know, bring it together. And I like it. Right, so this one I cut it and I just stuck it on. This is the one that was masked out and then I added the plastic inside. I'm adding some sprinkles to brighten it up a bit. So I love these ones with the cutouts that I did, the punches. Love them. So This is about it for my video. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I hope your creativity is going well. And even if you stopped like I did, I hope that you start back soon and just enjoy the journey. Really enjoy the journey. And let me know which of the cards you like the most. I have my favorites, as always, but I would love to hear from you because sometimes the ones you like are the ones I don't.